Well, good morning, guys and ladies. It's December the 4th, and today I am actually up on Lake Blackshear. I have never fished here in the wintertime, so I just looked at a map, found me a nice bend that looked deep, came up here in it, and I am seeing a few fish. There's a few boats fishing around this area, so it looks like I chose correctly. But I'm gonna get up here on the front of the boat and try to chase some of these open waters crappie around in this channel out here, and see if I can accomplish a couple of goals. One, that is just to catch some fish, and two is I have never caught a white crappie, and this is the closest lake to me that actually has some white crappie in it. So we'll see if I can catch a white crappie today. So you guys hang with me, and we'll see if we can get some fish caught. Almost forgot to tell you guys. Finally, after waiting patiently, Luz has finally got a few of their new rods in stock that I was just dying to try. So today we are fishing with the Wally Marshall Classic Signature Series 9-foot rod by Luz. And guys, this thing just feels awesome in my hands. I love the cork grips. It's got stainless steel guides and beautiful rod, IM8 graphite, lightweight, sensitive. I'm thinking this is going to be my go-to rod. I've been anxiously waiting for them to get some, and I picked up a couple, and we're going to be trying that out today as well. Oh yes, look at there, guys. That is my first ever white crappie. That is a genuine white crappie. How about that? Man, I am stoked. Not a monster fish, but pretty. I have never caught one of these. This is my first one. That made my whole trip worthwhile right there, guys. Just a nice little old pound-sized crappie. Be a good eating size fish. There you go, guys. Awesome. Guys, I'm not slaying the big crappie, not even really seeing any big crappie, but that right there is officially my second actual white crappie. How about that? It's worth the drive just to accomplish that goal, guys. Oh yeah. Number 3 white crappie. Not monster fish that I'm catching out here in this lake, but you know what? I can look for them later. At least I'm catching some. How about that? A pretty little white crappie. Number 3. Heck yeah. better fish there. Oh yeah. Now we talking. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Let's stay on there. There we go. Alright guys, there's my biggest white crappie to date. That's a respectable fish there. He's over a pound probably, just a little bit. How about that? I'm just not seeing a lot of big fish here where I'm fishing, but I am kind of just picking away at a couple every now and then. But that's special to me, guys. You know it. This is the closest lake that I know of to Tallahassee, where I live, that has white crappie, and my goal was to catch some white crappie, and so far that's all I've caught is white crappie. So that's pretty special. That's interesting. All right, guys, let me see if I can find another decent one. So you guys comment whether or not the white crappie tastes exactly the same as a black crappie. I've never eaten a white crappie. I have no idea. They're pretty fish, but I'm wondering if they have the same texture meat and taste the same. But anyway, guys, the little custom ATX jig, and I touched up my jig head too, so it would have a little, so it would match a little bit better. But that's doing the trick. If I can get it near one, the problem is they're swimming awfully fast, and they're down there about 30 feet deep. By the time the bait gets to them, they've usually moved. But this rod, guys, I am loving this rod. It is sensitive. I can feel the fish bite it. Absolutely, right now, my favorite rod. We'll see how it holds up over time. But this Wally Marshall Classic Signature Series with the cork handle in a 9 foot. And guys, I think I've pretty much decided I'm going to go to 9 foot. 9 foot. I'm thinking that is probably right in my wheelhouse. Seems to be my favorite. The 10 footer just is a little bit longer and a little bit more hard to control, and this 9 footer just seems to be the best compromise for me. So I'm going to go to all 9 foot rods, and I will probably be giving away my 10 foot Sam Heatons. So you guys watch for that. I'm not sure how I'll do it yet, whether I'll just give it to somebody that comes up to me, or if we'll have some kind of other way to give them away. But let me see if I can find another one of these white crappie. There we go, guys. There's a nice black crappie. I'm seeing some good sized schools of black crappie, but they are really hard to catch today. They're not biting worth a flip. But there you go, nice Lake Blackshear black crappie. I tried to film a little live scope footage for you guys, but I got a bad glare. So I don't know how much live scope footage we're gonna get. We'll have to see if it gets a little better this afternoon. Guys that had a school of largemouth came by. I thought it was crappie. Little school of largemouth bass. How about that? They were packed together like crappie. Alright, guys. Nice big old black crappie there. So I decided to do something a little different. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually doing a little running and gunning, I call it. So I'm just idling around till I see a big school of these black crappie and then spinning the boat around and trying to get on them with a Livescope as quick as I can and making a cast. Another nice black crappie. Oh. Check it out, guys. This one's got his racing stripes on. Isn't that cool? All the way under his chin. So I was struggling to catch them until I started doing this, and I think part of the problem may have been I was fishing for pressured fish. Now I'm off looking for ones that haven't been bothered. Loving this rod, guys. Sensitive. Ooh, that's a nice crappie. Yeah. Oh yeah. Nice stud crappie. Shoot, yeah. Look at that. That's all right. Lake Blackshear. I'm enjoying this, guys. I was afraid I might come up here and not catch anything at all. Hey, but I got me a white crappie. That was my #1 goal. So guys, what I did there is I rigged up one rod with a 1/4 ounce jig on it because these fish, some of these white crappie are down there so deep that I can't get a 3/16 ounce jig down there to them fast enough to catch them, because by the time it gets down there they've swam off or the boat's moved too much. What I have found so far, and this is just my limited experience with white crappie, is that the white crappie have been singles and doubles just randomly suspended down deep, and the black crappie are schooled up in big schools just like I see on Lake Talquin, except here they're actually bigger schools. Instead of just lots of singles and doubles, there's actually great big schools of them that you can actually see with a side scan. So that's what I'm doing, chasing them around, and I caught a few white crappie, and now I'm just kind of chasing these black crappie around. Fish. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice crappie. Yeah. Oh, come on. Here, brother. Heck yeah. Stay on there. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I'm impressed, guys. Blackshear's got some nice sized crappie in it. I hope I'm getting out here low enough you can see my face. Goodness, guys, that's a 1.5 pound crappie. So guys, what I did was I idled around the river channel until I actually saw a couple big schools of crappie with my side scan, and then I stopped and get my Livescope down, and I pushed the range on out there to 45 or 50 feet. And then I start looking for the school. And once I get on the school, I'll just follow them around until I catch one. Oh, yeah, buddy. Other nice crappie. Oh, there we go. Oh, so much fun, guys. So what I learned is I spent a couple hours fishing in the first spot this morning. There was a lot of crappie there. I couldn't catch them. I caught one black crappie. The rest of them would not touch a jig. There was several boats fishing in the area, so I left and just went and found me a place where I was all by myself. And now these crappie will bite. So keep that in mind. If you see fish and they won't bite, go find some that haven't been bothered. Come on, baby. Good thing.
Oh, there he is.
Oh yeah, look at there, guys. Got me another white crappie. They are definitely, this white crappie are just suspended, sitting still. They're like loners. Sometimes there'll be 2 or 3 of them together, but how about that? That's just so cool since I've never caught one. I know you guys, that's all you ever catch. Probably don't think so, but if you've never caught a white crappie and you don't have them where you live, it's actually kind of cool to catch one. Gonna be another white crappie, guys. Yep. There we go. I figured out the difference now. Pretty little rascals. Just neat seeing something that you don't normally catch. Not quite as big as the black crappie in this lake, but maybe there's some giant ones here. You guys can let me know in the comments if there's any really big white crappie or if the black crappie are bigger in this lake. So far, all the black crappie have been bigger that I've been catching. Guys, I know y'all won't see all the fish that I have caught today because we'll edit a lot of the small ones out and show just a few of the big ones. But I don't even know what time it is. I haven't looked, but it's got to be around lunchtime. I probably have caught 15 or so crappie, and I still have the same ATX grub on there. Now, granted, it has taken some damage. It's definitely chewed up, gnawed up, torn up, but it is still hanging in there. And I haven't changed it because they're still biting it. So these little tough jigs are they're pretty handy. Oh yeah, that's gonna be close. That's gonna be close. There he comes. Got him. Another white crappie. Yep. The nice thing about it is when I don't see big schools of black crappie, these little white crappie are just kind of peppered everywhere out here in the channel. They kind of just about every direction you look, there's a little white crappie sitting down there. Now, so far, I've got one bigger than this, but I'm not seeing a lot of great big ones. Might be looking in the wrong place, though. Alright guys and ladies, let me show you what I was doing. I've been doing this morning. So you can see that. You can see where I just caught some fish right in the bend of this river channel. So I'm just idling along the river channel, checking any deep water, looking for these fish with my down scan and my side scan, just like we were doing all summer long, except now they're out in 35 feet of water. But what I'm finding is that a lot of the black crappie are actually suspended up around 20 foot. So we're gonna ease around out here for a minute, and I'm gonna see if I can spot some of these schools of black crappie that I'm looking for. The white crappie seem to just be everywhere out here deep in the river channel, but these big schools of black crappie, I'll show you guys what I'm looking for on my side scan. So hang with me. All right guys, the glare is awful today, but can you see that right there? That's a school of crappie. See them on the down scan too right here. See them suspended about 17 to 20 feet deep. That's what I'm looking for. So I am just going around. Sorry guys, the glare is really bad. There's another school of them right here. You can see them right here, right there, just about to go hit the numbers. There they are on the down scan, guys. You can see them pretty good right there. If I'm not zoomed in too much, but you can see I'm just going right down the middle of the river channel. And I'm actually kind of trying to find places where there's, you know, more than just one school, but I will stop and chase down one school and catch them too. Look at that, guys. From 8 feet to 40 foot solid shad. Can't even see through them, they're so thick. Be a good place for there to be fish, but I tell you what, there are so many shad it would be nearly impossible to fish for them. Right now I'm in about the mid section of the lake, and I've just been working my way up the lake from the dam area, and this is the most shad I've seen anywhere I've gone. But they're so thick that you can't even fish. It's amazing. Didn't know there was that many shad in this lake. How about that? Oh yeah, that's crappie there, guys. Big old stud crappie. Whew. Look at that slab. My goodness. That's a slab of a crappie, guys, for Lake Blackshear. Ooh, big old joker. A pound and a quarter, pound and a half, maybe a little more than that. Jeez. Ooh, fine. Looks like another nice one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, good crappie. All right guys, looks like we might get a little shade cover here. Oh yeah, oh nice fish. I can feel the thump with this little graphite rod really good, guys. This is a nice rod. This is definitely what I'm gonna be using from now on. Another beautiful crappie, Lake Blackshear. Another nice crappie. So guys, these are the black crappie that you're all used to. And you can see the difference between him and those white crappie. You see all the speckles on that fish? That's how you tell the difference. See that coming on the screen right there? That's those black crappie. That's what I'm chasing around out here. Big schools. Don't see my jig. I see the fish coming after it though. There he is, I got him. Didn't get him on camera. Oh, he's a nice one too. Nice big black crappie. Oh, I can't boat flip him. Oh yeah, good pound, pound and a half fish. You guys can see that. We're gonna throw out there. It's hard to see my jig, so I'm just throwing it out and retrieving it through them. There he is. Come out there and get it. Oh, big old crappie too, guys. Oh yeah, that's another stud. Oh yeah. Pound and a half crappie, guys. Big old stud crappie. See him? Look there, guys. There's a whole batch right here by the boat. Right on the surface, too. Oh, I got him. Ooh, that's a big fish, too, guys. Ooh, yes, sir. Oh, there's a stud. Gosh, he's fighting. Oh my gosh, that's a pound and a half crappie, guys. See that big old stud crappie in the reflection? Some crappie out here in front of us. And we in them right now. Look at them. Alright. 40-foot cast. Don't see my jig, but I see a fish after it. Oh, he hit it. I got him, guys, right there. 45-foot cast out there to him. Oh, another stud crappie. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. That's a pound and a half crappie. Big old black crappie, if y'all can see him in the reflection. All right, guys and ladies, we're going to wrap up this video. I tell you what, I came out here on Lake Blackshear today and I'm impressed, guys. I was not expecting to catch the caliber of crappie I caught, but I caught a pile of stud crappie out here today. I mean, these things definitely rival the ones on Lake Talquin. Nice, big, thick, pushing 2-pound crappie. Just was an awesome day. There was a lot of fish out here. It was really cool being able to catch a few white crappie. So now I can say that I've actually caught white crappie. But I put a workout on this 9-foot Wally Marshall Classic Signature Series today, and absolutely, guys, unless this thing breaks on me in the next couple weeks or has some kind of manufacturing problem, which I kind of highly doubt that from Lew's, they seem to make pretty good stuff. This is absolutely my favorite pitching rod that I've got. I love these 9-footers. They're just easier to fish with than that 10-footer. They're easier and quicker to pitch with. They're lighter. And I can feel the fish better with this rod when they bite it than I can with that speed stick. This one's just got a little bit lighter guides, and it's a little bit stiffer, I guess, because of the lightness. It actually looks like the same rod blank, but I think it's a little bit less floppy on the tip because it's lighter, and it definitely transmits the bite really well. I did all of my damage today on a 3/16 ounce ATX jig with that pumpkin seed and chartreuse. I'm telling you guys, that is just an all-around great color. It just works all the time in this green water, and I wore them out. You guys can see that jig. I don't know if you can see how torn up it is, but I probably caught 15 or 20 crappie with that one grub. They've pretty much worn it out. I say it's had its day and it's shot, but it's been a good day. I am definitely coming back up here to fish Lake Blackshear again. I couldn't have asked for a prettier day. Just a beautiful day. But guys, I hope you enjoyed video, and we will see you on the water next weekend.